Hey, what up guys, Swallace94 for the win that is, and this is the commentary for the Legit Gaming Union Maturity Challenge. Had to think about it there for a second. So, quickly going to introduce myself. Not going to, not going to take too long with it. It's going to last longer than Kim Kardashian's marriage, but, don't worry about it. Good joke, good joke. Okay, try to lighten the mood. Get a good reaction. That's one of the things you got to do in commentaries. That's what I try and do. I'm 17. I'm a commentator. I've been gaming. I've been gaming for, I think 3 years now, and commentating with actual, doing my commentaries for probably 6 to 7 months, around there. Not an exact number. And yeah, I like to think I'm a pretty straight up guy. I'll try and give you guys some advice in this commentary. You can take it, you can leave it. It doesn't matter to me. Just trying to help you. Just trying to get the word out. And this is kind of my opinion. And I might say in my opinion a lot, and I apologize for that now. So, maturity. Now, before you really can go into maturity, I think you really need to understand what maturity is. You don't go into a calculus class and take the exam without learning calculus first. I mean, trust me, you're not going to do well. You're not going to fare well. You're going to fail. But what is maturity? For me, it's not how you act. It's not how you dress. It's not how old you are. It's not if you're smart or if you're dumb. It's not how much money you have. It's really not about that. It's more about how you react. Now, I know I said it's not about how you act. Reacting is how you act. It's just got a little prefix on it. No, reacting is when something happens and you react to it. That's what it's more about for me. Say when you're 6 years old and your parents tell you you're not allowed to have any ice cream. You're going to throw a temper tantrum. That's what's going to happen. You're 6 years old. You're not very mature at that time, So you're going to throw a tantrum. Now, when you're 20 and you're told no ice cream, you're not going to throw a temper tantrum. And, that's where maturity and age, people believe the gap about maturity is more about age because you react differently depending on how old you are. I disagree with this, and I respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree. Obviously, when you're older, you'll have different experiences, and you learn from those experiences, and that teaches you how to react. So that's the second point in the commentary, is your life experiences are really what determine, how you react. Whether, I'm going to give you an example here, is my best friend in the whole wide world. His mom died of cancer, of lung cancer, when we were very young. And, I mean, it brought us together just an amazing amount. And to this day, for 10 years, been my best friend, hands down. Love the guy to death. He's pretty much a brother. He's a brother I never had. I got 2 sisters. I'm disappointed about that. But love them as well. But yeah, I honestly love this guy like a brother. Simply put. And, when he lost his mother, I remember he wasn't at school for 3 weeks. I remember being at the funeral. And that was the first funeral I really remember, per se. Obviously, I don't want to insult anybody by saying I forget their funeral. But, that was the first moment. And, after when we were finally talking, he's like, why weren't you up front with me sitting in the family section? I was like, well, I just sat at the back with my mom. It was just, I didn't think I was family. It's just like, no, you're supposed to be sitting up front. There were seats for you. And that's just an example of how close we were. And maturity level, you'd be surprised. In my opinion, some people don't believe teenagers, for example, are mature. And I disagree with that. Some of the life experiences you go through in high school are insane. The high school social system is, obviously it's the prerequisite to, your life. Your life is going to model a social system after high school. And I'm going to do a commentary about that on my channel after this. But the thing is, your experiences are basically, I'm going to kind of show you a circle here. Your experiences are what we learn from, What do the old saying is, what do they call it? It's, experience is what we call our mistakes. So our experience is basically what we learn, and then what we learn dictates how we react because of previous knowledge and things that happened before. So you kind of see that circle, and that's kind of the maturity circle, okay? You get a life experience, you react to it, you learn from your reaction, you get a different life experience, and then you react to that differently because of a previous reaction. That's how it kind of works. It's a full circle, and life is a full circle. I'm going to get philosophical. But that's kind of how things work in maturity. So, like I said, it's not really about age or anything like that. And if you believe that, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna put you down, say you're wrong, you're stupid. No, that's your opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. And personally, I believe as 17, a lot of people would say you're very immature as you're a teenager. I 100% disagree, and not just because I'm that age. It's because I've actually seen, uh, I know people my age. I know stuff people are doing in the community, and to 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 do I can't even think of the word. It's where you take a bunch of group overgeneralization. Bingo, that was the word I was thinking of. It's two words, but still, when you do an overgeneralization of people, that's a kind of an immature thing to do, to be quite honest. I mean, you're not really taking into account, you know, teenagers are incredibly mature, no matter what people say. If you disagree with me, this is the one time I'm going to say you're wrong. Because life experiences, drugs, alcohol, sex, sounds like a Charlie Sheen autobiography. But what it is, okay, I take these jokes, you say these immature jokes, that's just to lighten the mood, to be quite honest. It's not, your joke, because you tell jokes doesn't make you immature. If someone says you're immature because you tell jokes, I tell jokes all day, and I mean, I don't do anything in class. I just tell jokes all day, and I would still say I'm mature because you learn from life experiences. Life gives you lemons. You make lemonade. Lemonade depends on what kind of maturity. If it's sour or not, I don't know what I'm going. This is a metaphor that kind of just went nowhere. So, we just got a circle of maturity here. That's it. And I don't want to ramble on. The commentary's almost over, so you guys can almost go. But just kind of take that into thought. You get a life experience where you react to it. You learn from your reaction. You get another life experience. You react to it differently because of that previous, that previous life experience, guys. Guys, I went 37-17 with the Super Soaker. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I thought it was pretty fast-paced. My tongue is not my best friend today. Guys, if you could, maybe comment, like, subscribe, that'd be great. Thanks for watching, guys.